Welcome to another episode of Actors Point Podcast with your boy Jaffe,
Cowboy Chuck, and DJ Blackhawk.
People, talk to me nice. Let me know how's your week been, how's your weekend going, and are you ready for tomorrow's work week? Me, no. But, and another thing, what are you people cooking on this good Sunday? Let me know.
Yes, sir. It is Sunday. And before you give praise to anything else more than the Lord, that's the first thing I want to give praise to. I hope y'all do too as well. Because at the end of the day, no matter what obstacle, no matter what sort of strength you have in your life, stressful or somewhat tranquil, the Lord always got your back. It will always compel you to a bigger and better circumstance. If you are better and bigger than the circumstance you may be facing. So with that being said, we want to do a little quick prayer for a second with a good word of God. Now you don't got to bow your head. Just take a moment.
Good word from God.
Yeah. And you don't got to bow your head. You got to close your eyes. Just a quick moment of silence and a few words that should give the Most High the most praise, because that should be the first praise all day, is the Lord. Now, thank you, Lord, for waking me up this morning. Thank you, Lord, for bringing peace within my life. Thank you, Lord, for helping me see a clear and better path. Thank you, Lord, for letting me know that through all travesty, stress, and whatever hardships I may be facing, there's going to be better days and I'm going to be okay. Without you, nothing will ever be possible. That could be possible. And still, you choose me to let me know that the best is still yet to come. Amen. Yeah. I didn't get a quick word. That's good. So, I'm ready. All right, John, verse 16:13. But when he, the Spirit of the truth, comes, he will guide you into all the truth. He will not speak on his own. He will speak only what he hears. And he will tell you what is yet to come. Hope you have a blessed Sunday, y'all. Let's get the show.
All right. When I heard Cowboy said, okay, go. Let's talk about this heat quick fast.
All right.
It is hot as fuck. Okay. People, for the next 2 days, it's going to be past 90. If you don't have AC in your car, please do not go outside. If you drive a car and they got leather seats, please stay in the house. It's only going to burn your back.
Unless you got work, so you got to get to work. What to do?
It's vacation.
Oh, I gotta work.
Everybody's scared of vacation. I don't understand that.
People just starting a job, but some people got that time to take from it. So, you know, your eggs right later.
You know, if you take vacation, you still don't get paid whether you're there or not, right?
Well, I'm just saying, well, some people that they say they can't do it in the back.
Yeah. But just know it's going to be blazing.
That it is. That it is. You know, people, we always sort of say this about the weather breaking coming from spring and going into summer. And I always say, I like the summer. I just don't love it. I like the fact that, you know,
I think the summer is the worst season.
you say you think the summer the worst season.
Yeah. Winter is the best. Because no bugs.
That's true.
Like the summertime just brings nothing but bugs, pollen, just a bunch of stupid shit.
I don't know. I like the summer.
And it brings the most diseases.
I like the summer definitely because there's a lot of festivities and stuff you could definitely get into. And people be more open to bringing events out more publicly. And it's more better. It's more fun anyway to definitely visit a beach. If you want to. So I just don't love the summer because I just the things like you said that that makes you feel like you don't like the bugs and sometimes it does get overly hot. Here in Pennsylvania, there's no beaches, so that heat.
There are. They're man-made. I walked on 2 man-made beaches.
Yeah.
Friday. Man-made.
Not Friday. I've seen.
Mm-hmm. There was Laurel Lake and Fuller Lake beaches. Too. Yeah, no, it's not a big beach. Not them type of beaches.
That's what I think.
Robert Moses.
Yo, what do you guys think about Juneteenth and 4th of July?
That's a good question.
Well, 4th of July, it's just for fireworks, for real. I don't really see nobody doing cooking out and shit. You gonna do that all summer anyway. Juneteenth, I don't know. Never really cared for it. It's a new fake holiday. Like that's wild.
I mean,
What's really closed on Juneteenth?
it's
Not
not
everything now.
not too much. Things close earlier, but not really close. It's more like I guess.
It's a national holiday.
Yeah.
If the mailman run?
No.
So
If the mailman don't run, then it's a real holiday.
yeah, I think usually right now. I don't think the mailman run on that day. I think the idea is like most jobs that pretty much give they employees all for just like
So I don't know, because when I was working in Steel Money, Juneteenth was around.
Yeah.
It was no off day. That was not a respected holiday.
shit. Now it is.
Well, probably now, but then it came out.
Yeah. But take your time and a half.
Yeah, well, they probably just moved in, new shit. You know what I mean?
It's still like a freshly impressed
What's what, 3 years old now?
Juneteenth.
I wanted to say, well, maybe 4.
About 3 to 4, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. We could be wrong, chat. How long has Juneteenth been around? Because I feel like it came out like right after COVID.
Yeah, it did.
I think like a little after COVID. Okay.
I think 2022 was the first year celebrated.
All right. Let's look into that. Hello, chat. Can y'all tell us?
Let's find out. Let's go through. Let's do it.
What if y'all got your phones right there?
Juneteenth. What are you doing? What Juneteenth is it? Well, yeah.
Was it a 1960 something?
Well, it became a federal holiday in 2021.
Okay, so then it came out, like I said, it was like around COVID.
Yeah, it officially became a U.S. federal holiday on June 17, 2021, when President Joe Biden signed the Juneteenth National Independence Day Act into law. The origins come from, it originated on June 19, 1865, when Union troops arrived in Galveston, Texas. Saying wrong. Galveston, Texas. Not Galveston. Sorry, Galveston, Texas, to announce the end of the Civil War and the emancipation of the last enslaved Black Americans. The first grassroots celebration began a year later in 1866.
So this has always been around.
Right, it just never been.
It's just been now made out to these fake holidays. It's always been there.
Yeah.
A betrayal.
It's just pretty much been there due to the fact from like when the um whole slavery sort of thing, not to be yeah, to the forefront and people went back and they celebrated among their peoples and they want to try to make it like a holiday but it never got
Now, how would it take, what did you say, 1860 something?
yeah
Like to 20,
1865 the origins of it.
what is that, like 200 plus years or some shit like that, probably more?
I don't know.
That's wild.
Yeah. I mean, always been. It seems like what I mean. Those type of history always been like there. You know what I mean? Looking to get signed in or people pushing for it. Just never had the support it needed to finally get across the line. But now it's it's here. My opinions on it, I don't know. You guys see sort of like this never holiday gonna be. See, it's sort of like
We'll take a holiday.
no, it's not for holiday. You know what I mean? I respect it. Because in a way, we're gonna say that. I respect it because, like, just like July 4th is a holiday
It's
that
supposed to be the birth of America.
America and stuff like that, right? But it's like whatever. I mean, the thing is, I haven't really like from the beginning that it pretty much been officially announced.
Right.
It's really no big like I ain't really seen no people create no sort of real positive celebratory event for it. You know what I mean? To make
Maybe they
it
have parades.
I see none around here.
Maybe they have a parade for it.
I don't know. I'm talking about Juneteenth for those who just joined.
Jack, let us know what y'all feel, how y'all feel about Juneteenth.
I don't know, because Juneteenth to me is like,
Because they had back in the 1869, you said what?
1865 they originated.
And then we just finding out in 2021. Yeah, something ain't right, champ. Girl.
Yeah, I mean, I just, some things had to get some things had to get properly legislated before it got pushed across the aisle. So, TJ, how you feel about it since you brought it up?
Because it's supposed to be black candidates,
Correct.
and for them to hold it back from us and then just bring it out into something new, and they're in control. Like, it's just like I don't know. I really don't get it. But it's here now, so we just ask for it.
Yeah. So like that spin over 4th of July.
Yeah, but 4th of July is Independence Day.
Yeah.
4th of July is Independence Day for America. Juneteenth is Independence Day for us.
Yeah. Judge Lindsay said, yeah, I've been trying to dumb the holiday down, but it deserves to be celebrated.
Yeah.
I mean, it does. It's just like, okay, we celebrate it. It's a celebration of the end of slavery, and it marks the beginning of a new day and time for those that who are slave all the time.
Why would you celebrate something that's been around forever and you just now finding out about it? That doesn't make any sense. It's been around.
Yeah, it's always been there.
But it's now finally a national holiday.
Yeah.
For black folks. So, like I said, I think we should celebrate down there. So,
yeah, we've been known about it.
We should actually go hard about it too.
Yeah.
Like you do 4th of July.
Yeah, me, no. I don't really care about holidays. Only thing I really celebrate is a birthday. Holidays, I can really care.
I mean, I respect it, because no matter which way the cake get cut, the fact it is still a mark within the black community, that pretty much giving us a milestone.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That
I wouldn't say that.
So
Yeah,
it's cool because I don't know, just I need something.
yeah, DJ.
So just because you didn't celebrate the way that you want to, man, the fact that you're still alive and can talk about your birthday is like a celebration.
So,
Yeah, man.
I woke up one
Yeah. Woke up and went outside.
day.
And plus, you woke up in a place of your own environment that you were pushing towards for a minute. So, yeah,
It's a celebration. We need to start being more aware of our culture and who we really are. See, when people say, okay, I'm glad you said that. Because everybody says that. But then when you tell them, because
Everybody
people
says that, and then when you walk down the street, they still look at you with the toothpick. We come together and celebrate this shit.
celebrate with June,
Yeah, people been celebrating Juneteenth. People have.
it's the only people that's probably been celebrating that is like the Israelites, probably.
No more Southern people too.
I mean, you have to. It shouldn't take the world to shut down for us to have time to sit back. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah.
So like you said, it shouldn't take for the world to shut down for us to have to, for us to have time to sit back and realize that. And the thing is, it always been celebratory and marking history type of, thing.
No, it's only been celebrated since 2021. Why are you going past what Google said to you?
But Google said, yeah,
Yeah, 1869, the origins.
1865.
1865. Okay, that's the origins when it happened.
Yeah,
But it was actually brought to the forefront in 2021.
no, but it became a thing in 1866.
Okay, but people did not know about this Juneteenth.
Some people did, that's true.
Nobody knew about this. People, listen, nobody knew about this, okay? It was just making up stuff. People didn't know nothing about this because if they did, it would have been celebrations like the Macy's Day, Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, people been people been knowing
Yes,
about
they
this.
did win,
Especially in the
especially
South. Like I said, yeah, in the South they have. You guys understand that's where pretty much a lot of what that stuff got overturned and a lot of that stuff went down at is in the South. So a lot of that stuff happened in the
the
South.
rest of us found out in 2021. Because a lot of people I know in the South, they never knew about this either.
But then it just became more of a bigger thing in 2021 because
We're just too lazy to take the time to understand what we really have.
it's it
But
got
not all of us, not all black. See, this is what everybody don't fail to realize. Not all black people were slaves.
yeah. I think some people were like,
No, they don't. They think everybody that's over here in America was a slave. Hands down. Hands
not
down.
everybody don't think that.
Hands down. It's a fact. Every black person that's over here think they was a slave when you wasn't. There were black people here first. So not all of us were fucking slaves.
No, not everybody think that.
I'm telling you, my man, they think every single black person that's here was a slave.
Well, some people probably think that somewhere down the line, some of their ancestors endured some of that. It was a part of that, and a lot of times, some people find out too that they people, being black and all, was in the slave trade.
Yes, black people were selling black people.
Yeah.
Okay. So listen, this is what's crazy. I seen the most craziest picture ever. I seen a 7-week-old baby, right? And his mom, they had the mom, the grandmother,
Okay.
the grandmother's mother, the grandmother's grandmother's mother. It was like
Crazy family tree.
like 8 generations just in that one photo.
Uh-huh.
So it's just like, damn. This little 7-week-old baby was in that. That lady don't like it. She was a slave at all. Now she could probably speak on it like around that time because she had to be at least 100 something at the band. Because the people that's under her was like 60s, 70s, 50s, 30s. And I think the chick that had the baby was like 19. I could be wrong.
You also gotta remember too, just because some people
Mm-hmm.
was free and they wasn't slaves and that,
Mm-hmm.
some people was just traumatized by seeing those conditions getting, oppressed on others, and they knew it wasn't right, and they felt it was right in their soul. But the problem was they couldn't do nothing about it because, at some point in history, that just what it was and how it was, and some things was just what it was. It had to be accepted.
Okay.
Well, did you guys know that this state, this state here was where they came to be from?
They came to the north. This is the north.
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
No, this is the north. Battle of Gettysburg.
This is the first state of slavery. When you escaped slavery, that's where they came to be free.
We don't they came to the north.
Pennsylvania, New York too.
Yeah.
New York.
They came to the north.
Yeah, New York. Yeah.
If you leave after
This was the first state that freedom was acknowledged.
wow.
You might be right. I don't know. I can't really say precisely, but you might have a strong history point right there.
I read up on it. It's the first state. What was his name? That peanut butter. Frederick Douglass?
George Washington Carver.
No, Frederick Douglass.
Frederick Douglass
No, I
was definitely not peanut butter.
No, Frederick Douglass not peanut butter. But he's the one where he came here, got papers here to say he was free.
Well, some people, he was getting a lot of support from other, because he fled the country. He went to another country. I forgot what country he went to, and he was still a bounty on him for him to get caught and bring back to his cabin. You know what I mean? You know how it was back in the day. Say for instance, a slave break free runaway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, since somebody get him, you gotta get tracked down. We're gonna get you and bring you back to where you left. And he fled the country. His actually Georgia Douglas' wife, or soon to be wife, helped him fled the country, and she helped him get some communication to get him trained to lead the country. And some people, saw his charisma, saw his vision, and supported and helped him by his way to being free, which helped him when he came back. Which is crazy. The funny thing is about President Douglas, I think his second slave owner, he wound up whooping his ass. They got tired of getting whipped. So I think one day they was out in the yard and President Douglas, I'm big and strong, and he's walking away. What was doing that? So I just was like, I'm like, what? It was crazy. You ever read the book by it was about On a Judge.
Who?
She's a very On a Judge. She's a very popular sort of figure when you talk about some sort of like slavery history. She's not like big like Frederick Douglass and none of that, but she does have a place in history. When you get a chance, you can read it. You read up online and find out some things. But she's very interesting. I never know. So my man Jeffrey sent me a lot of stuff. One of the things he sent me, right? So the answer is we see the Defense Defense Intelligence Service flag the United States as a potential strategic threat for the first time, citing concerns about U.S. economic and military tactics against our. This time, the High Sea Treasury, formerly known as the BBNH Agreement, entered into force in January 2026, creating the first global legal framework for protecting international waters. These developments give you a strong base to discuss both nano-alliance tensions and the future of ocean governments. So, for very much political lines right here.
Mm-hmm. The NATO alliance is crazy.
And
Because America go to war right now. Let's say they go to war with Russia, right? You're gonna need NATO to, or go to war with China. You're gonna need NATO and other 70 countries to back y'all up.
that's
Because y'all go to war with BRIC. You're gonna need somebody to back you up.
definitely gonna be alliances. That's for certain.
Strong alliance.
Yeah, that's what NATO was built, all on alliances. But the Danish feel like the Americans are doing some sneaky shit.
Yeah.
And they only feel that way because of that guy that's sitting in office.
Maybe so. But see,
I don't know. No.
Yo,
That's what it is. That's why they feel like that.
Yeah.
They never had this problem with no one else. You ain't never heard of NATO trying to split, getting into any tension between the two because he wants to fuck over everything.
and there's people knocking on doors right now trying to get Trump out of office and stuff.
Nah, he ain't going.
He ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, nah, ain't nothing they can do.
But I know this is his last time he's gonna run, but
This,
he's trying to make it where
can you run
where
it?
he can.
no, he can't.
Nah,
They ain't gonna never do that.
That's what I'm saying. He's probably the only person that's trying to do that.
Nah, it's been done, but this was around the time where,
when we first started.
yeah, like when they first started doing the presidency and all that shit, some of them was lasting for like 20, 30 years and shit like that.
30 terms or something like that.
Yeah.
I know the longest was like 12.
Yeah. But I don't know. See,
Because you need NATO, man. Because that NATO alliance tension and the future of ocean governance. Okay, so that means, like, if, let's just say the tanker, the Strait of Hormuz, you know what I mean? It's a lot of trading and shit going on over
Right.
there. Man, just say, they be like, yo, fuck it, we not fucking with the US no more. Bro, dollars and everything go straight to the ground. We need them trade routes in order to stay number one. Without that trade route, we're done. So the ocean governance, nigga, because
what's the real like?
What's our biggest trade at?
What's
the Strait of Hormuz is where everyone trades globally.
what's the biggest? Like people just wanted to show some love. Your stream, because you have genuinely got crazy views. Okay. All right, we want to talk, bro. We want to talk.
Ocean, like international waters and shit.
Mama 68. So, yeah. Mama 68. Yeah, I tried to message you, but I guess I got your name wrong. So,
Because you know, if
you
you
on Discord.
if you like gambling,
Yeah.
they have gambling in international waters.
Yeah.
You don't pay nobody no taxes.
This is a question I want to ask though. With that is like Trump. Like I don't sit there and agree with everything somebody do just because they may have some sort of opinion about whatever. The only thing I do like with him from like the beginning of the tension, where it sort of started from in a way, is that he said this I was like, look, man, look, a lot of other countries coming over here and they get more of, we just let them get away with it.
They got all of the resources that we're supposed to get. They utilize it better.
No, not only that. That and plus, we can't go over there and do the things and get the resources
Right.
that we give them over there in their country. And we like they not paying their fair share, you know what I mean, on their end when we just paying their fair share and let them do what they want, like a mockery over here from their country and do like their goods and stuff, make their country better. People over here in our country as American citizens is not reaping no real benefit from that.
Well, listen, don't blame it on them people. You blame it on your government that's here.
Well,
They are
that's
fucking the people over. Not the people that come here.
man.
They fuck the people over. It's not the people that come here. They have nothing to do with that. They come here just to get a couple dollars.
No, we ain't talking about somebody that's coming over here trying to work for money. We're talking about people that be coming over here and doing trades and making business with our country. And the simple fact that they don't not come over when they come over to do business and trades with our country.
Mhm.
You know, they don't really, you know what I mean, consider about paying their fair shares, you know what I mean, over here to the people or within the country they do business with. It's us. Because when they go back to their country, you know what I mean, like it's all good. The sky's the limit. But when they come over here and they do business over here, you know, and making their trades good.
So what you mean like the Arab sheikhs and the Chinese ambassadors?
Yeah, they come over, they trades get they get more favor. You know what I mean?
Because in their country, they're actually making the stuff. You understand? So they treat their people like trash. We always think America is outside and honestly look at these other countries, yo.
See somebody making like what you would think. Well, we would be up here in the factory making maybe $15 an hour. They down there making 2 cents.
Crazy.
It's crazy. It is.
I always said that America ain't perfect, but you know, we got it way better than other countries.
I wouldn't say we have it better. Our money is just better.
Now we do got it better. You know,
Our money is better, and our legal rights and freedoms kind of better.
Because in some places they have it greater.
Oh no, like Sudan, yeah. It's way more better to live over here than there. Same thing as Dubai, per se. Did you know in Dubai, if you live over there, or say you move over there, become a permanent resident, right?
Mhm.
If you have any sort of debt or owe any sort of debt, you can go to jail.
Okay, but do you also know in Dubai? Do you know in Dubai that if you make $1 million, you know they're not going to tax you on that whole $1 million?
That may be true.
What they say?
First of all, Dubai is better than here. Let's think about it like this.
Nah.
You talking about all the Arab sheikhs and all that oil money, bro. That's what most of the people that live here. It is.
Man, but I want to live over there because, my man, listen, if you in debt, you know what I mean, and, you know, depending on what type of level it is, you could go to jail potentially for years and you'll be screwed.
Champ.
You don't go to jail for being in debt over here.
But if well, technically you do. Because if you owe taxes, if you owe something, you can go to jail here too.
Nah. Yeah, but what you mean? But you really got to do some whole, you know, like tax evasion and stuff like
My
that.
man, listen, if you owe someone, a debt is a debt.
But you ain't going to jail.
There's a lot of people that went to jail for tax evasion. They owe the debt though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a debt.
But they did it. You know what I mean? It's like, once you in debt, it's not
because they're paying you more money. Like, listen, $1 million salary, you're only paying, I think it was like 25 grand. Not 25 grand, like 250,000. So you bring it home like 875,000. Why the fuck are you in debt?
Everybody over there ain't making that.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, like, your salary that's there, they're not gonna fucking out here. Our salary, just say we all making 150K, right, for the year. Hey, how much you think we seeing out of that? 80? Out of 150K, you think we seeing 80?
Like 75.
I'm saying about 75, 65, 75.
68 to 75.
Yeah. Nigga, we not seeing all that. There's too much taxes here.
I feel taking
There's too much taxes in the north. When you come to Pennsylvania, it's a lot more taxes.
I'm proud. I'll take
Pennsylvania.
Yo, what do you guys think about the gas price though?
The gas is bad, but it's not that bad.
I think it's ridiculous because there's only 3 presidents that we had in our time that brought gas this high.
It's only been one. It's only been Donald Trump.
No, George Bush did it too.
I don't ever been gas prices being high.
I think he might be right.
I think only Donald Trump did it.
He might be
Bush did it
right
too.
When?
because
Not the son,
The father?
the father.
Nigga, I wasn't driving when he was president. I was like, what?
He was driving.
When the father was
Yeah,
president,
he was the president when you got a little older too.
my man, when
You
the
was driving.
father,
You was driving.
the father was president before Clinton, correct, sir?
And after.
No, the son was. Because the father was before Clinton, my man. I definitely wasn't driving. You gotta think, the father was in like 89, 90. Come on, my man. No. Now, the son, yes. But I think it was just Trump that raised the gas prices.
it's only Trump, but he
It was a little
does.
more than Trump.
I don't know.
He got pretty
Because I know before Obama, so what? Before Obama, the gas prices was up too.
Who was president before Obama? The son.
The son, yeah.
No.
Yeah, what's the son?
Yeah, 9/11. 9/11 happened during his son's time.
Yeah, and that's when gas prices went up.
Mhm.
When they said Obama fake, killed Saddam Hussein, that's when gas prices started going down.
Well,
I mean, not Saddam Hussein, Bin Laden and something like that.
Bin Laden. Yeah, because they say he went with the Muslim belief instead of just doing it the right way,
Right.
showing the world that you actually.
And they say he found him and blew him up. Truthfully and honestly, it's just a white man story. I believe that guy's still walking around.
He dead like a motherfucker.
Walking around in robes.
He dead like a motherfucker. There's a sniper.
This guy was living underground where you.
That's Saddam. You're thinking of Saddam.
Bin Laden too was living underground.
He's living in caves. He dead like a motherfucker. There's a sniper dude that will, you can look him up. Black dude with dreads. He don't hold nothing back. Ain't nobody never come out and say anything wrong against him.
Yeah.
Well.
Right there.
Let's see. Europe
Hmm?
reaction to the U.S. Denmark NATO tension has been mixed but largely supportive of Denmark.
Hmm.
With several Nordic and EU leaders affirming Greenland's ties to Denmark. Some European countries like Germany support NATO, but also call for more defense autonomy. Meanwhile, China officially distanced itself from Greenland, but used the situation to subtly encourage Europe to reduce its dependence on the U.S.
Because now, listen, because the U.S. is trying to take over Greenland. Listen, if
But U.S. is not trying to take over Greenland. Donald Trump is trying to take over Greenland.
well, I'm sorry, who is he the president of?
United States.
Okay, so if he does it,
But this is what I'm saying. Like, we are the U.S. The people are the U.S. This is one man trying to do.
That's in control of a
what
nation.
He's trying to do whatever the fuck he wants to do.
No, he's doing whatever he wants to do. He's not trying. I'm listening at the president. No, I'm not listening. Listen, the U.S. is trying to take over. So listen, if a global catastrophe happens, the only safe place you have is Greenland.
Okay.
That's the only safe place that you have. If we get into a nuclear war,
The only safe place you really have is a cellar.
No, it's Greenland. Greenland is you can look that up. Greenland is the safest place on Earth that you can get.
But what I'm saying is, what I'm missing at is, You know, everybody says, "Oh, Donald Trump, Donald Trump." You gotta understand. Don't make sure things sit down. Okay.
Right. He's a businessman.
No. Also, yes, him. Yes, he's a businessman, but also remember this.
Mm-hmm.
A strong businessman or businessman with some sort of high stature, status, they have something called a team.
Mm-hmm.
Donald Trump is not. It is not just him. You know, what I mean, he may want to go with certain ideas and approaches that come across his desk, and he may also, of course, you gotta understand everything too. He got people that support him in his chambers, and they have strategic sort of concepts.
That's kind of wild. Pause right there. That's crazy.
We have people in his chambers,
Pause.
within his cabinet, you know what I mean, that have different sort of strategic views that come from like, yo, listen.
Okay, but those are the military leaders that have different strategic views.
And of course, you got people like in Congress, you got people in his administrative office, you know what I mean, that pretty much vice president that's right by him, J.D. Vance, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Him and his people, because he got a team of people that are looking at sort of strategic sort of ways where they could capitalize and make this aspect of, let's say, per se, like every move, especially in business, every move you're going to try to move or make, you know what I mean, to make an impact, it's not going to be the most popular move. Everybody's not going to like.
Right, okay.
But trying to take over a whole country, my boy.
That's
like, trying to take Greenland and make it like U.S. John. It ain't never been like that. Like remember, Alaska wasn't ours. We bought it from the Canadians. You gotta go through Canada to get to Alaska, huh? And that's part of the U.S. though.
Yeah, it is.
You gotta go through Canada to get there. Think about that.
Yeah, but Trump, that was Trump.
No. Bad.
Oh no. So you saying J whatever Vance, right?
JD?
Yeah, JD Vance. Guess what?
Go
He had a fucking other vice president, what, Mike Pence before that?
Mm-hmm.
And why you think Mike Pence leave? Because he wasn't with the shit that Donald Trump's trying to pull.
Well, Mike Pence left because
yeah, because he was trying to put a lot of shit on him, under him, and everything through him.
Oh,
well, then stepping on Kanye over and
Mike Pence left too because he probably wasn't gonna get a chance to be the president. JD Vance is young enough to have a chance to be.
They're almost the same age.
No, they're not.
JD Vance is young as shit.
He's in his 40s.
I was about to say.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Donald Trump, like, they're nearly 80 or some shit.
Like 77, 78. Yeah. I didn't know we had the same age. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying Pence and JD Vance was almost the same age.
Mike Pence was old as shit. He was like Trump age or some shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but see, now he left because he know there was crooked shit going on in the cabinet.
My man, there's always crooked shit going on. It's called politics.
But see, the thing is, like, this is the thing, sort of like, where I sort of just look at it from the latter point of view.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, for instance, you know what I mean? A lot of Americans currently right now, we all are not entering how looking and going, because it's like we all are feeling it in some sort of way, economy wise, in our pockets. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. When it comes to utility bills, come to groceries, come to gas and everything like that, we are all feeling it in some sort of way. Okay?
Sure. My gas bill this month was high as shit.
But it didn't go much.
We also got to this one major thing.
You got gas
too.
Yeah. We also got to understand, like, with Trump, see, like with him, I sort of get his madness because he got he got sort of the concept of looking at it from this perspective. This is my opinion.
He's a conqueror.
Right? I mean, you can look at it like that.
He's more of you say conqueror, but I think he's more like a dictator.
No.
Like a Hitler.
No, he's not. What I'm trying to say is, definitely not.
Yeah, nah, I think so.
I wouldn't go.
I wouldn't
Stop that line right there. Stop lie on Hitler. Do not lie on Adolf Hitler. He was not racist. Hitler had SS soldiers in Nairobi. Last time I checked, Nairobi's in Africa. No white.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, with Trump is like this. He's looking at it like this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because Trump, to me, is nowhere near as bad as people try to make him. Because government is, one major thing too. Like he does support the black community. Because one of his good friends is Mike Tyson. When Mike Tyson in jail, that's who visited him a lot. Down with Jerry Trump.
Wait, you talking about like in the 1980s?
1990s, 1980s.
What did he do? President? He was a businessman. He went to the States.
I'll come back later.
Man.
Yeah.
Because it was major.
No, see the thing with Trump in the way, and I think something as bad as that, he looking at it like this. Listen, my country, America, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do everything. Everybody probably may not like the way I go about it, but I'm gonna push to get this country first. When it comes to anything that deal with us with business, I'm gonna push to get this country, you know what I mean, took care of first and put everything above.
We're above everyone. Everyone.
It's not just the money. See, the problem is, our money may be the top, but the thing is, the economy,
most powerful.
You know what I mean? The economy, our economy is not as strong and as good yet where you want it. You know what I mean? For instance,
nigga, if you keep raising the prices, how the fuck the economy gonna be good? You raising the prices on food, gas, and everyday living.
He ain't doing that.
Huh?
He's not doing that.
What you mean?
He ain't doing it.
Who doing it?
You know what I mean? The people that sell the gas is definitely doing it.
The people that sell the gas.
Not talking about the gas station, meaning this. The people that we do business with, to get the gas over here, the oil over here and out of spite. And because, fuck it, all this going on because you don't want to sit in this deal, agree with this deal, we're going to raise the price. He ain't doing it. You know what I mean? And it's people that raising the price for groceries on their own because they got to pay more for shipping. You know what I mean? That is true.
That's because the gas price went up.
Sir, listen, let me tell you something. Do you trying to say that, but do you realize every since he got in office, he starts a war, prices of shit go up. No war, prices are not up. First of all, America has its own gas resources here. So everybody thinks that we get gas and oil and shit from overseas. Shut up, stupid. You don't know what you're talking about. We really don't. We only get about like maybe 5%. All our shit is here. We have massive oil reserves here.
We have better gas because we have natural gas here.
I wouldn't say we have better. But we have a lot of like gas and all that oil fuel, all that type of shit. They had that everywhere, but the fucking oil we have here, a lot of our shit comes from here. 5% from overseas.
3.5% from overseas.
Okay, 3.5. 3.5 to 5%. Let's go with that.
Okay.
But everybody thinks shit come from overseas. No, man. The funding of war was pushing everything up. No war, our prices of food is regular.
Can I ask you this question right quick?
Let me hear it.
Okay. Now, you said he started a war, right?
He did?
Listen. Either if he was president or, say, Kamala Harris got nominated.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because I got a video data and analysis that's saying that how if she was president, prices and everything would not be the way it is right now. We would actually be better off, my man. No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that I have evidence and shit to support that we would.
Okay, hold on. Yeah. Even if she was president, we'll still be in a situation at war because Iran, yes, it will. Because we'll have to go, we have to be in a situation regardless.
Why?
Because Iran, that country hates America.
That's not true.
That is true.
Well, no, it hates the presidents.
No, my man, they hate Americans.
So,
It's a fact.
when Obama was in
They
office,
hate American standards.
when Obama was in office,
They hate America.
did they go to war with America? Yes or no?
No, I remember that guy.
I mean, listen, they hate the fact they do hate America. They've been hating America for nearly 100 years. They have salutes that says death to America. Even when Bush was in office, it was going on.
Okay, so America goes over to somebody else's country, fucks it up, and then they don't want them there, and so now they mad about that shit. So now, have you not ever seen, like, because the majority of these other countries, they be all peace. They're mostly Muslim countries. It be peace.
Iran hated America. Shit. I did this fact.
And this has nothing to do with politics. It has something to do with real life. And,
Politics is not changing.
no, but we can't say that stuff. What do you think is your best trait as a father?
Okay. My best trait as a father, I probably like provision. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, and my daughter sat there and watched me, for instance. She sat there and watched me go through all sort of struggles and always see me find a way to prevail above it all and make it happen. And that's one of my best traits I believe I have that, help her prevail as she, in her age and her point of life now, as she goes to college and do her own thing. So I'll say provision.
Okay.
My no fuck shit clause. Cause I be with no fuck shit.
I thought you was about to say going fast.
No. I know.
I told you yesterday.
She's the same as me. Like,
She is not gonna bore.
She'll get mad. Yeah, look, she'll get mad, and then I'll just be sitting there like I can't even argue with her because it's like just sitting there in the mirror and really arguing with myself. So it's like my no fuck shit clause. Like they just follow. You know what I mean? And it's a good thing, and it's a good thing. Cause I just keep it real with them. I don't sit there and sugarcoat shit and try to be like, oh well, you do this, this. No. I just keep funky straight up. Listen, don't do no fuck shit. That's all I ask. Don't make me older than what I need to be before my time.
Right.
That's all I ask.
For me to answer that question, I'm gonna say is when I say something, I mean it, and I just walk the fuck away. Just leave it alone. So it's like your no fuck shit clause is me personally as a tourist. I really don't do it. Like I don't care how you feel about it, because the end is the end, and that's when you know it's over.
Okay, so now that it's getting warm, right, and we about to start putting together our tour dates. How do y'all feel about that?
Yo, you know what's crazy? I was thinking about that today when I was passing a couple of places.
Mm-hmm.
And I passed a bowling alley. I'm like, yo, gang, we should do a little episode at the bowling alley. Or we should host an event and talk to people at that event. Like a skating event or, some.
Listen, we're a little bit to the muscle rub.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all talking like you like the age catch up with you. My age is still behind me. I still do young shit.
Don't
don't say yeah. Don't say that. Hold on.
No, I was about to tell a minute.
I was about to sit there and say, not this dude that be playing about the back. Like,
Yeah. No, hold on. My back be hurt. Guess what? I still get up for work. I still can't take care of them kids. I don't give a fuck.
yeah, but
I don't. But I mean, let me do anything, but them shit be done. But at the end of the day,
hell no.
Hey, listen, my man, check me out, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
this nigga be telling me the back workouts to do. It'd be the whole opposite. Well, he's like, yo, you got the damn lift. You should do the damn lift. You do the damn lift. Yeah, I do the damn lift tomorrow. The next day. Oh,
Nah, your back. See, because right there and there, because you're not used
yeah,
to
you gotta remember something. I've been active for a long time. Like when I say active, like I've ran track, I've done high jump, so I've bent my back. It's pause, but I did my back in so many different ways. But you know, what I mean, it's different. It's
Okay.
Because I used to like.
But you told me you was a teenager.
Nah, I ain't even a teenager. I was still doing that shit at 21.
Whoa. You was at 21 jumping.
Mm-hmm. Still jumping. And I still jump high today, but I'm just afraid.
My man, listen. You gonna jump right into ambulance.
Yeah. I swear to God.
That shit.
No, I was playing ball the other day. I was pretty good.
Balls. That was wild. Crazy.
Basketball.
Well, I'm sort of excited to see where the tour going. How's gonna play out with gonna take this so that we
So we can get
insightful.
We really got this.
GoPro shit, doing some dirt bikes, you know.
But
My man ain't getting on a dirt bike. Like,
You know, let him get on a fucking horse.
no, no.
Hell.
I could on a book show because
balls. Like, that's why I'm crazy.
Well, when it comes to athletic and all that, athletic is man, I've been working out. I work out, but I should try to teach how to work out.
Yeah, no, it's good.
No, but that works for you. It doesn't work for us.
Yeah, but the only thing I'm saying is, you know, the thing is, it's gonna hurt in the beginning because, like,
Balls. That's
like
crazy.
Johnny said, you're not used to doing it. Like he's had to advise me before you even start to get in and see me.
Yo, come on, listen, another ball. That's crazy.
But he see how they work out in the gym and stuff. And you know what I mean? When I play ball,
Balls.
when I got bullshit, that shit translate, you know what I mean? Cause
Yeah, me and you go to the gym a little longer, bro.
Balls.
but yeah, like you know what I mean? Like shit, man, I get up and go to the gym in the morning time, sometimes
Yeah,
I
this man woke me today. He was like, yo, I actually worked out. He said, I'm at your door. I said, what? He said, I'm at your door. So I'm like, yo, I hear the doom. So I get up. I look out the window. It's not him. Open the door. It's my cat. And then she crazy. But ain't the button to let him in.
Man,
Balls. It's crazy. That was wild.
man, look, every summer I still, especially with like the
Yeah,
trips,
and that's why I'm telling him I'm into it right now. You know, the ball court right down the street from me right now.
yeah. Like man, listen.
The basketball court is right down the street.
When it comes to
We all live close to the courts.
like when it comes to like like go shoot. Man, listen, when it comes to that's I'm right go street from me.
I was over here yesterday with my kids. I took my kids over here, and I sat on the bench enjoying the cool air.
I don't know, like you know, like what they say,
What was wrong? When you get tired, you get tired.
like what they say though, man, like when it comes to do like active stuff, physically and fitness type stuff, that's my lane. I love it because you know what I mean, like I'm 43, you know what I mean? I be out there,
That's like everyone.
You old as fuck.
whatever you want to say, definitely.
Like, yeah, hard to say the Don cheated. He said he don't get 6. Dang.
And then it's crazy. I was at last night, and then people like, I'm like, yeah, man, I'm going to see. He's like, what? He's like, now show me some ID.
Well, technically, you look old as fuck.
He was like, so
You just don't act old as fuck, and your language is not old as fuck.
Man,
First of all, Steve said some shit that you would say. Steve.
Who's Steve?
Steve. Who's like Steve?
Oh, it's Steve.
Yeah.
So Steve was backing up Pause, his work truck. He was like, "Come on!" What he said? He said, "Come on, fucking." He said, "Come on, dick face." Pause. I was like, "Whoa, Steve, this is letting me further know that we don't get old. Like you just don't. Your curses don't reduce it. No, because Steve said that. You said that. Lois said that. This man has some crazy shit. He just get raped.
Anyway.
Nah, listen. If he trying to go to the gym and you do some stupid shit, that's where you lost him.
All they do.
I'm trying to get to the gym.
Today I was at the gym, right?
See,
And this dude, he had to been like, I think he was like 20, 29, 30 something.
so you was watching 28.
No, check me out. I go to the pull-up bar, right?
Nah, let's even more. See, let's get our balls on that.
So today, like, you know, like today was like leg day.
Yeah, that's it.
So, boom.
What are you doing tomorrow? What time do you
I'm gonna go like since I have to work a certain time tomorrow. I probably go 7 in the morning.
I mean, not yet.
You know what I mean?
I'm already up.
I'm there like 7 in the morning, straight up and down. But I got the pull-up bar, so you know, like, yeah, but I know him from because he knows from playing ball at YMCA and parks and shit. Like,
Yes,
yesterday. So
Seen that.
he like, yo, what's up? Ain't shit minute. Yeah, he like, good. He's like, yo, what you think that pull-up bar? I'm like, yeah. He like, man, he ain't gonna be able to do it. Like, you probably gonna do like 6 or 7 and burn out. I'm like, what? Man, I did like 15, man. Straight up. Boom, boom, boom. I couldn't believe I did it myself. I thought it was gonna get 8. To be honest with you. But
That's wild.
like, you know what I mean? I did that shit like it was nothing. You know what I mean? And like, so that's when you get warm, like, well, I
So
can
who do that?
Calisthenics is way better than weightlifting.
No, it's not.
no.
Good. Calisthenics are good.
Yeah.
Right? Don't ever get confused. But somebody slapping you from doing jumping jacks versus a nigga slapping you that was looking for
No. That's not that type of calisthenics, jumping jacks. I'm talking about calisthenics. Push-up, dips, pull-ups.
Hold on.
You become more stronger.
Hold on.
No, you
You can handle weight after you do that.
you become more stronger lifting weights than calisthenics.
Hold on.
You become more bulkier, but then sometimes
No,
that
you become way more stronger.
Hold on. They jump up. Calisthenics, you do get strong. You can get strong. But this with a plateau cover calisthenics. After like, say you've been doing calisthenics for like 6 to 8 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
Month 5, your body gonna adapt. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna have to add some resistance to that type of workout. So each
Yeah, that's when you put a couple of, show somebody put a couple of 45s on your back.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
So which way is the beach? Is it that way or that way?
But this way, calisthenics is good. But after the time, calisthenics is good, you know. But weights long term will be better because you know it's better for your muscle density
Mm-hmm.
and longevity building muscle. You know? Because instead of like you can adapt to your body weight after a while.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay. Now that you say that,
Okay.
strongest animal in the world is what?
The strongest who?
Animal in the world is what?
It's a fucking ant.
Oh no.
No, they have certain ants, my boy,
Oh no.
that can, I swear to God, they have certain ants that can carry up to 10 times, 100, 1,000 times their body weight. You have never seen ants fuck something over. You better sit there and watch. Ants will fuck something
I
over.
look at a stronger person.
He's an animal.
Okay.
He's an animal.
It's not a gorilla. So the gorilla is not a strong animal.
I never said it's not. You said the
And he does natural calisthenics, eats natural food.
No, he starts his workout by pulling trees out of the ground. Pause. Nigga, that's not natural.
But you understand?
How's that not natural?
Oh, DJ, understand?
Watch a gorilla pull a tree out the ground.
Oh,
That's
well, you understand what I'm saying?
shit. I pull roots up.
A gorilla and an actual human have two different types of genetic settings. Their genetics are way different than a human being.
Mhm.
For sure. You know what I mean? They naturally they working on their hands and fixing stuff all day.
Naturally,
Hold on.
But if
Do you think that they walking on their hands?
but the difference is you're not doing that. Now you're not using
There's some humans that
so
walk
you
on their
can't do
hands.
push-ups on your face.
yeah, but you're not walking on
There's some are.
them.
According,
Nigga, Bruce Lee did push-ups.
But Bruce Lee,
you had 2 fingers though. You
No,
went with
he
2 fingers.
started-
Not
Then when
Bruce Lee lifts weights and he did calisthenics. He did both.
well, he did more calisthenics than
Yeah, that, it don't matter. But thing is,
and he did lightweight. He didn't even do heavy.
because he wanted to be cut up.
yeah, that's all.
That's all I want to be cut up. Like naturally, I'm already cut up, but
Yeah.
it's just
A little bit of cocaine never hurt nobody.
Listen, I say the best training period to me, like naturally, I'm a skinny guy, but I work on that stuff. But you know what I mean? I prefer strength training over just regular. I don't like calisthenics too much. I can do them, but I rather lift weights over calisthenics any day.
I'm sorry. We never had no credit for it in a long time.
I don't know.
Yo, listen, man. Listen, man. On the way to the top, man, people just drop. Well, sorry, it's like a parachute. When you jump out the plane, you pull the cord. Guess who's pulling the cord? You.
Because somebody,
Yeah.
but you know, like
They know
you
us.
can do calisthenics, and that'd be cool and all, but you know, guess what? It's way better. It's way better when you be able to move some heavy weight
Did you see that workout there?
because
Did you see that?
lifting up, lifting lightweight too much,
Alright,
lifting lightweight too much,
Mhm.
it like especially for men in a way, it don't help. It helps, but it don't help all that good with your
it
testosterone.
helps, but it don't help.
Yeah, it don't help.
I'm trying to figure this
I
out.
got my
Let me get this name break down. No. When you lift a lightweight, you gotta do a lot of reps to really get a good burn, especially if you're used to working out. Because the next day, if you say you do a mediocre workout with lightweight, the next day you're not really you're gonna feel it, but not as intense. But if you do like a moderate to heavy workout, at least once or twice a week,
yeah.
it's better for your testosterone because now your muscles is adapting to a new sort of stress. It'll force your muscles to grow.
I get that.
So, is wrestling a bear good or slapping a gorilla? Which one is good?
None.
Okay, so
Be in that situation. Yeah.
listen.
Support that situation.
I would take my chances. I'd rather take my chances on wrestling a bear than slapping a gorilla.
After slapping a gorilla, do you have to stand there or could you run?
My man, you slap a gorilla. Where you gonna run? You just said that he run on his hands. Where you running to?
I mean, a bear, you can't outrun a bear. But you probably
You ain't out running a bear.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying
All right.
outrun a bear.
Okay.
Listen, that gorilla. You know how, hold on. You know how when you running, you know what I mean? You just running, but you feel like something about to grab the neck. His fucking gorilla hand.
What was that?
But his gorilla hand
What did you do?
walked in.
The studio door.
Mm.
But
But then that gorilla, his hand just, and it grabs you by the nape of your neck, and it,
Wait,
neck.
if I can run, I'm gone.
Listen, I ain't seen nobody outrun a gorilla. Because listen, you have to think, you running. Guess what he doing?
Like that, they gonna fuck.
You play dead.
They gonna fuck with you. They gonna try to move you.
My nigga, how much, listen, somebody trying to move you while you playing dead. You gonna do some stupid shit.
I was just playing.
I'd rather wrestle a bear. Because listen, 9 times out of 10, I'm not about to wrestle no fucking polar bear, no grizzly. I'm gonna wrestle a little black bear. He probably 150, 100 to 150 pounds.
Mhm.
I can take that anymore. You ain't got one none of this smoke. 2 little ribs. Huh?
That's a cut.
Did you see his hands?
That's a cut.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Until you show you his hands. And then hands. You like, oh.
Well,
Well,
they say, yo.
yeah. No. So, who's that?
Okay. I want to ask you a question. To you, all right, to you, like, what's the weird, not saying weird, but like, what's the worst punishment that you ever gave your child?
I don't even believe in that stupid shit. Because when I was punished as a kid, it really didn't work.
Sense.
No, it didn't work. Because I would still turn around and set a fire about 20 minutes later. You understand? No, I try to be like, yo, listen, you can't be on your phone. But then it's like, I'm such a pussy that it doesn't even matter what they do. I just be like, I fold my tape.
Yo, it's funny that you say that. When we get daughters,
Mhm.
yeah, I think we get.
I'm like, who the fuck you think you talking to? And then she start crying. I'm like,
Oh, you come here. That's just great.
fuck that shit. That's why I'm on the phone. But she doing like,
Man, such a bitch. Check me out, homie. I wasn't with none of that, you know what I mean? As soon as you start breaking down, get super emotional, probably get like little. Alright,
that's what I'm saying.
but when my daughter got like 12, 11, 12, nah.
No,
Keep it
now age?
Yeah, I keep it solid.
Yeah, nah, doing it solid.
Okay, so that you keep it solid. What was the worst punishment you gave your daughter?
Oh, one time, I think Sunday, it was a Sunday going into a Monday, and one of her little friends went to a party, and I told her, yo, look, I think I'm party, you have to quit at this time. You know what I mean? I couldn't get in contact with my daughter for like 2 hours. I'm like, okay, I called one of her friends, she like Charles, I think, she had this party, I told her to go home, but she didn't listen to it. Went over
That's
there.
over there in the apartment building. I remember when we used to go.
No,
That was a party in Stillman in the yard.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, chill, man.
no, it's another time. No.
I went to the apartment building, found out what to do, and then she went to the party.
No. This is a whole other time, bro.
What's his name?
Ibby, I think Ibby.
Yeah.
No. Whole nother time, bro. But long story short, I couldn't find him for like 2 hours, so I went looking around, and I went to the party. They said it was having like a bunch of dudes sitting there, having like 6 young dudes though, sitting on steps,
He'll smack you in the back of your head.
nobody. So I'm like, yo, he asked for my daughter. So what's your daughter's name, sir? And I told her that, oh, now they left a while ago. So kind of find out, my daughter, one of her friends got too drunk at a party, and she tried to like take her home, help herself up before she got home. So, she won't get in trouble. But she knew she was gonna get in trouble with prostitutes. I guess she felt like, you know what, I told her I might not be all that bad compared to hers.
Yeah.
So I finally found her. I went off. Now I mean, friends and all that. Cause it came.
Did you embarrass them around friends?
I didn't give a damn. It was like,
You
We got embarrassed in front of
I kicked them friends out, and I told her straight up, you ain't going to goddamn place. You know what I mean? For 3 days, because you know what I mean. Like, what if you know what I mean? You walking around this dog, you know what I mean?
Right.
Some dudes want to take advantage of you because you're a girl. You know what I mean? And it goes real left. You thinking it's so cute, sweet, and hot. You know what I mean? It can get real deadly now. You put me on an island where it's messed up because you know what I mean. I think that I'm your parent. You know what I mean? So something happens to you, I gotta think rationally. You know what I mean? In a certain way.
What's rational about you thinking?
Yeah. Now, I think if you put me in an extreme situation, I'm gonna go to the extreme in that situation. You know what I mean? Now, if I have a situation where there's some misunderstanding, stupid, I'm gonna get out of it. I ain't gonna go through all that. I don't have time for that.
Okay, wait. So,
she was gonna punch me for like 2 weeks straight up.
okay, so I don't know if you haven't seen that video with the dude at McDonald's. Some dude was getting crazy with this nigga's daughter. But the dude is standing there. The father's in the spot while this dude is getting crazy. The dude turns to the father like, yeah, this bitch, yo, this nigga picks him up, foof, right on his head. Nigga, that's mine. I don't give a fuck how you talk to anybody else. Not mine. What'd you do?
Same thing.
You know, absolutely.
I feel like you talk all crazy.
Me in that situation.
Me in that situation, honestly,
My
he
man.
wasn't even told. He got the first sentence out there. And
No.
if it only hurts to me, it's going off. I'm going off.
No. Because she's trying to be professional at her job and she's trying to handle the situation. Okay, but her pops in his head, okay, nah, this nigga, yeah, situation handled. Me personally, I probably just sit back and watch because I know, like, she knows how to say some shit. Nah, I'd have smoked that nigga can.
Like watching that. What? You said
That shit was crazy.
It's over with.
Money went off. He said, "That's mine."
Mhm.
I was like, "Oh shit!"
And then you got your change.
Right. And they going like, "Yeah, fuck that nigga." You ever be watching some shit when you see somebody do some shit, but you could feel and understand why they did it, and you like, "Yeah, do that shit. Yeah, fuck him up. Yeah."
That's it. That's the only reason why you can feel that shit is because you got a resemblance in that shit.
So good question, right? Since we in that sort of category, what would be some sort of
Wait, before you guys answer the question, but I'm gonna have to tell you this. Me raising my two kids before I had the other two kids,
Yeah.
I never had to punish them because I think I raised them right. There was one time Carl wanted to go to this party, and I said to him, "Yeah, all right, but your grades is low, but we'll get you to the party." We went to the party. He didn't go in. We sat right outside the party watching everybody else party.
That's a piece of shit move. That's a piece of shit move.
But guess what?
But what?
That motherfucking grades came the fuck up.
Yeah. Listen, nigga, I'm not trying to sit outside the party with my mom. Hell no.
You out here with your dad.
Damn, in here like, yo, Pops, listen, man, let me go in here.
we all got daughters. I mean, pretty much now. Okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah, mom got boys. You know what I mean? So I
I
say
say, you don't count means. The last time I checked, means is a girl.
yeah.
Oh,
Grandma calls us today, like, yeah, you could just pick up me because everybody else is cool.
So what would be some sort of guideline lessons you would teach your daughter as she progresses and growing up that is sort of cardinal rule and, you know, she should hold as goal to make her, you know, be more wiser as she now grow up and know what not to do that she could get from you.
I'm gonna tell you this.
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Every nigga got AIDS.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell my daughter this. Every nigga got AIDS.
Yeah, she gonna be like, Daddy, so do you got AIDS? Nah, how you gonna explain that?
And I'm like, guess what?
You gotta explain it.
I'm like, guess what? I ended up with one leg.
Then she gonna go to her mom and be like, Mom, does Daddy got AIDS? That was the whole problem.
No.
All you have to do is, like my man said, just tell her that she's been punched in the balls. This dude, now hit me out. Because the dude is doing on TikTok. He was like, yeah, listen. So my daughter, she's being raised around nothing but her brothers. So when they hit it, like when they fighting and shit, and she'll punch them, She hit him in a low blow. So then he like one day my son just got so mad that he just called her with a low blow. Boom. She was like, you hit me in my balls. He said, guess what? I gotta worry about no abortion clinic and therapy. He's definitely gonna have to take her to. Because every dude in high school is gonna think that she has balls now. He gonna be like, he was like, yo, listen. He was happy. So I'm like, yo, this nigga is crazy. But that shit is true.
Nah, I was listening to that comedian D-Ray. He was like, yo, just tell your daughter everything at her age.
Yeah, hell no.
He's like, he was like, she gonna come to you like, yo, what that is? You have age?
Yeah.
Like, why do you want to fuck with me?
Because then now you gotta think she gonna ask her mom. Then she gonna see her uncle. Was like, uncle, you got AIDS. Like, what? Now, what? Wait, but wait. Now, what if I'm gonna let him walk in with one of his from the borders, and she be like, uncle, oh, you got AIDS? Huh? One of the borders gonna be like, no, papi, no, lo siento, papá, no. It's
Man, I tell you, you know what's funny? I told Kyla some crazy stuff when she was young. When I first started realizing she started liking boys, I think she was like 12 or 13. We had a talk one time.
Mm-hmm. I found out the skating alley.
Yep.
She was like, oh, he cute. And I skated right up. Who the fuck's cute? Who the fuck's cute? Which nigga in here is cute? Which nigga in here is cute? She was like, I would have known.
My dude. So she was, you know, I didn't tell her. Nah, she was 12. She wanted to shoot tomorrow. She was like 11, 12. Because I squat a good 425 and I was
man, listen. Two funny stories about this. Listen. He told this dude, he's like, I understand you dating my daughter, I'm thinking about killing you. No, that night, man, listen, we go to the gym. She that dude. She gets some new dude. We go to the gym. It's me, him. I think it's me, him, you, and Marquel. And we got our boyfriend. Everybody lifting heavyweight. Now it comes down to the nephew. He throws some shit up. Dude looking like, yeah, I have no wins, right? Because if I beat the nephew, the next thing in line, which is me, now it's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna think about all this shit. Is the Lord ready for saving and salvation? Sir, your mom baby.
Yo, when I went to the gym with my son, and that nigga he was pushing 315, I said, I better be doing 305. I better be doing 305.
Man. Hold up, but they recheck, they finish all the things, say, excuse me.
Stay.
Yeah. But, how old were you? My daughter was like 12, she was like 11 or 12. I thought she's gonna start liking boys. But I didn't really start, didn't come to full terms with it until she was like 14. Yeah. And I'm like, wow. I can sit there and kind of, because when she was like 12, we had a car going somewhere, so she was talking about her friend liking some boys. I know she was talking about something. So I'm like, listen, all boys got cooties, you understand? Like she said the same thing. I'm on there, like, so you got cooties? I'm like, yeah. I got cooties when I was young. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's more.
So she started laughing, she looking at me, then when she got older, I started like breaking down. Hey, you gotta look, check this out. Do not understand that I don't want you, don't sit there and try to be on some old treat every boy like they trash and talk down to them, this and that and third, and be all disrespectful. Because check this out. At one point in time, I was a boy too. And so what are you now? Are you still not a boy? Like at what age I was a boy?
Okay.
So you transferred into your whole new soul.
So now that he transformed.
I told her, like, listen, as you get older, be wise about who you date. And only allow God will only give you 3 precious men in your life, and do not let me meet more than 3 dudes that you serious with, because in my mind, I'm gonna start thinking, Kyler, you're not serious at all.
Right.
I'm like, be serious. No, I'm telling you, be serious and be very cautious about who you bring around you,
Mm-hmm.
and be very respectful about who you date, because you don't want no woman out there, for instance, treating me like garbage. You don't want no woman out there dogging me. So I don't want you dogging somebody else, treating somebody else so low bad.
Okay.
And not that way, because at the end of the day, I'm still out here. I'm still your father. I'm still seeing how somebody else doing it. I'm still seeing somebody else doing it. So you want somebody else doing it, treat me like garbage, right? And she sat back and looked at it like, damn, I ain't looking at it like that. And I'm like, yeah, because I understand that, what you put out to the universe,
Things start rocking.
I told her, like, what you put out in this universe, it made a comeback on you. It make a comeback to somebody that's close to you. You know what I mean? I'm like, no. I'm like, no, okay. I'm like, who's the closest person? I'm like, who's the closest person to you? She's like, you. I'm like, okay. I'm like, another thing too, don't put yourself in a man situation. Don't really have to, and this dude got control. Always carry yourself decent like a woman, because you get to the age where you're gonna be a grown woman. And I don't want y'all there looking all ratchet trying to fight dudes, because guess what? You know what I mean? You gonna do like you're a dude,
And then knock you out before you sleep. Now I got to come through and bury this dude, and then now you got to visit me from behind bars and shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, I gave it a straight game. Like, listen, carry yourself a certain way, do what you respect. You don't never take you and put yourself in that situation. You know what I mean? Respect that.
But there's a lot, what's crazy? There's a lot of females now that will put themselves in a man's situation. They will spit in a man's face, punch him in the face, hold on.
Yeah.
And then when the dude sit there and sock them, he's a woman beater. How? How?
That's because see that woman. Sometimes those girls.
I mean, you gotta think about that too, though. That girl that just did that shit, she might be a dyke.
No, she probably don't got no home training.
No, man, it's not even a home training. It's that bitch who like bitches.
It don't matter.
I don't care what you like. You do not spit. As a kid, you were taught don't ever hit nobody if you don't want to get hit back.
Right.
That's just plain simple.
It's just goes down.
Not in this face, boy.
Man,
They don't have no home training, bro.
No, it was like kind of an accident. Like, I was speaking and
They spit out.
oh, speak. No. See, speaking and you accidentally spit on it. No, nigga, I'm saying she meant to do it.
No, I was
She said-
actually arguing it.
Right, you think.
No, I was actually arguing it. Blah, blah, blah. She came out, blah, blah, blah.
Nah, you meant to do that.
Yeah. But my thing is more.
No. I swear, I didn't.
You was arguing with her.
I was
Well, you just
saying words.
Yeah, but my thing is, like, especially with young females, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of the time, a lot of them,
That should be.
they be misguided and don't have that strong male figure in their life.
Right.
To teach them how to be alongside of a man, so they sit there and get mad at the man because they never had a man to teach them nothing. So now they look at this man in a disrespectful way all the time.
Right. See, and that's what I don't try to really explain much to mine. I just try to sit back and watch and see how they play it out. Just watch how I move. If your nigga don't move how I move, then you don't need him. Okay?
Yeah.
Then you don't need him. Why? Because at the end of the day, I got my lady. The moment you decide that you got to disrespect her, it's going left all the way. You understand? Like, we got each other. If I'm down bad, she gonna make sure that I'm not down bad. She down bad, I'm make sure that she not down bad. If your nigga ain't doing the same thing, and you don't need him, just pay attention. It's all gonna make sense to you.
But that's what I got. That's what I got. Like, if you're putting me down in front of my kids, how am I supposed to big you up in front of my kids?
Well, a woman naturally gonna put you down regardless.
No,
It don't matter what
but
you
if you're constantly doing it,
well, you allow her to do it. See, that's the problem.
I know.
Situation.
I've been checked the situation.
If you check
now I pause the situation.
Mm-hmm.
came back to the situation.
Listen, but if you check a situation the proper way, it will never ever play you out.
And that's what it's doing now. It will never ever play me out.
Well, that's because you left the situation. I'm talking about leave it.
No, bro. I left. Got my own place. Paid my own rent. You know, me and I had an understanding at the diner, blah, blah, blah. We went to a mutual place where a lot of people were there. You ain't going, you gonna come to me with some
things we know and things we back on that though, people.
Sleep back.
But see, the main thing though, drove back though, and I'll wait till Josh come back. I'll say you're gonna come back though. But I learned though, at first, when my daughter started dating and all that stuff, I had that sort of mindset too. Like, hey, you know something? If whoever you dating is not like me, this and that third, can you think I do for you? You don't need to date them. That is very bad and a very wrong perspective.
And then,
Put on somebody.
right.
Especially a young man like me.
But that's why we're saying now. Because my son, he's about to be 21 this year. Me and him went to Puerto Rico twice tomorrow.
Okay.
And he's like, at the point, like, yo, Dad, I watched how you went through this shit. I saw how things was going. You know, I don't want no woman that's just gonna, you know, do what the fuck she wanna do. I want a woman that's we gonna collaborate on shit that we're gonna do. You know what I mean? Honestly, women is not supposed to be the leader. They're supposed to be they're supposed to be laid back. Not necessarily say laid back, but not commonly equal. But if you get what I'm saying.
I got.
Like I said, I respect my son for not grabbing a girl right off the rip. Because there's plenty of girls that try to talk to him and, you know, get with him.
Maybe he ain't got no game.
You know me. I feel it in them. That's why my youngest son died.
I bring over Marquise.
Yeah. But my other son he's like skeptical because he watched how there was good, there was bad, but the bad outweighs the good.
Is that true? And
bro, I'm telling both of y'all that bad outweighs.
In 20 joints, the bad outweighs
The bad. I'm gonna tell you, I got a good 11 and a half, maybe 12 years.
And so you had 8 bad. Nigga, it can't be. Because if I got 12 good and I got 8 bad, nigga, that means the good will outweigh the bad. I have more good times than
It
bad.
depends on how deep the bad was.
Bad is bad. I don't care.
Bad is bad. Bad is bad. Yo, like I said, you like my time show me love, you know what I mean? But guess what? The bad was bad.
Okay.
The bad was bad. It's like I overturn shit to see shit go better. Okay, maybe once or twice. But the third time I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Because what the fuck am I showing
But did you ever
what the fuck am I showing my boys?
Did you ever think that you contributed to anything bad?
No.
You just think that the bad
I only started, nigga, I was faithful.
I didn't ask you that. I said, did you ever think that you
Nigga, I
contributed?
was faithful.
Oh, so you think you got to be faithful to contribute?
No. What I'm saying is,
Because your language can contribute to bad too. You know
I don't give a fuck about that. It was the French.
You're getting out of topic, but okay.
Wait, I don't know what the topic was.
No.
I just came in and asked.
on topic about the kids. But like I said, it's the friends you have that contribute to what you do.
No, that's not true. Because a real woman stands on her own. Yeah, she might have her friends.
A real woman stands on her own.
Friends. My lady had
But
friends.
batteries in the back, also called energizer, batteries in the back, called energizer button, will make you move like you're not supposed to move.
Well, I don't know, because my lady has friends, and
She doesn't have that.
Oh,
yeah, she does.
Jack, while you was in the bathroom, I was
So you gonna
saying,
tell the people where I was though, bro? That's kind of wild.
yeah, they know what that means.
She wanted to taste.
Anyway, but I was saying,
I'm gonna let you finish that.
but I was saying the DJ when we stepped away for a second was when you say you you telling your daughter like, listen, if your dude is not like me, you don't need to be with him, right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I said that is not pretty much a suggestively good way to look at it. Reason why?
Right.
Because, and that's why I don't understand too.
Mm-hmm.
If I look at it like that, right, no dude or daughter will ever date from young to older will ever add up to who I am in her life. I ain't finished. No dude will ever add up, and no dude will never ever equate to who you are. What I can tell my daughter, right, is since you young, right? My daughter's 21 going on 20. So this is why I tell her this age bracket, right?
Mm-hmm.
I even told her this when she was like 19, she was like 18, 19, and all that. All right, listen, you're young.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you date right now, whatever guy you come across, only thing he gonna have at his highest potential for you, respect, honesty, and potential. Yes. Respect, honesty, and potential. Number one, if he, because 18, 19, 20, all that you dating, nobody's not really thinking about
respect at 18, 19.
That's the whole thing. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because that's at its most peak at that age. That's the best thing a young man can get told.
Okay, so wait, hold on.
Potential. Hold on, let me finish. Potential.
Because I need to cut
He got off
right now.
Hold on. Potential. What I mean by potential is they have a vision and he's working towards it. And
Absolutely.
you see him thriving, you support it,
See, I bring that.
and you can see potentially with honesty. You never sit there and lie to you. Probably not 100% of the time. Then
it's not honesty.
But no, he honest to you for most of the part. Okay. 3 things right there that your daughter, after my daughter would have to look for, is going to propel things for a while to get older. Because if a young dude got them 3 things going for himself, towards your daughter, as they get older, everything else gonna fall into place and build its own, you know what I mean, strong environment with that. And it's gonna get a better foundation to where if they together when they're older and have them 3 amazing things, it's gonna propel them to better and bigger things there. You know what I'm saying? Well, by the time you see this man, they're like 30 something.
Okay. They like to the test of time.
Okay.
Cool.
You know,
Hold on, champ.
I would have to agree with you.
Hold on.
And I like that.
Now, listen, let me explain something to you.
That's pretty.
When I tell them to find a dude like me, first of all, I am like goofy. I like to be cool, calm, but at a moment's notice, if you try to interrupt anything I have going on, you best be ready for the situation that you brought yourself into. I don't want them out there with some goofy, somebody that can't like protect them and do anything. You understand? Because the first things first, I'm thinking of protection. So if I meet your dude, okay, hold on.
Oh man.
So if I meet your dude and I don't feel like he may be cool, but if I don't feel like he's a protector in my sense, because you can sense it as a man, you can look at a dude and be like, yeah, he may But if I come at him crazy and he don't respond the way that I want him to respond, then I don't really know if he's really a protector like I want him to be. But he might be a protector, just not in the sense that I'm thinking. Because just because I'm thinking of like crazy shit to do, his crazy may be a little okay.
Not
Dude walk
sure.
up on, try to touch my leg, grab my leg. He might just break his nose, break his jaw, some goofy shit. You know, and I take it to the further extent. I want them with someone like that. I want them with someone who's gonna hold their best interest in heart. You understand? If you see her out there bugging and you're supposed to be able to go, stop that shit. That's not even you. Check her, but you don't gotta get physical to check her. Check her with with your words to let her know, like, yo, listen, you out of pocket. This is not how your people raised you immediately. And if she respects you, she gonna be like, yo, you know what? You're absolutely right. Always keep her first. Because if you don't, my man, if I come visit you, it's going left.
It's not gonna be the house.
So then after this question, you and Marcus, I don't let y'all answer. What three qualities do y'all want, potentially that a dude should have in order for you to be like, okay, you can date my daughter? What three qualities will check your boxes for you to make you feel like it's okay for your daughter to date this person?
Vibrance, vibrance, consistency, and fucking knowledge.
Elaborate a little. Please on the consistency, nigga.
Now, when I say consistency, when I can say consistency, that's like, yo, my daughter want to do this, my daughter want to buy this, my daughter want to do this, blah, 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 blah. You gotta be with her on the same page. Y'all gotta be on the same page.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But when I say vibrance, vibrance is like, all right, my dad don't got to show up for this. You got this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. But when I say the other shit, it's like, we don't need this problem.
Cool.
We don't need this problem because my dad show up. My dad
Right.
show up.
I'm with you on that
You
one.
know what I mean?
Now, my three, like I said, I want you to date somebody that you're into. Don't date somebody that you just want to be like, oh,
What's the qualities you gotta have?
oh, what's qualities you gotta have?
Yeah, what's the qualities to you that you want to tell your daughter that, these three qualities a guy should have in order to date you?
Cause you know now.
Listen, I don't know because I feel like each one of them is different.
Yeah.
Okay, they're both different.
So what's your general three qualities?
All right, long as
They
he
got to
can.
be like him. With his daughter, they got to be like him. They got to speed.
No. Because your dude also, you with some nerdy kind of guy. Because technically, I am a nerd.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm a nerd. You know what I mean?
Look at the computer setup.
I'm a nerd. I'm with somebody that's actually smart.
Okay.
You understand? He has to know what he's talking about. Just don't talk about anything. Know what you're talking about. Because if you don't know what you're talking about, that's when you can be labeled stupid. Know everything that you're talking about. And always
Smart.
one. Okay, I'll go with okay, cool.
Yeah.
Those is it. What I need for them.
Stand on
For
business.
them to make it, that's what I need. Okay, out of your dude. If your dude if he don't even need two of those, yo, you gotta go ahead and do something with that.
Yeah.
Cause it's scary. It's scary. Cause now I be thinking about this like this, and I know all the fathers do. Some niggas gonna be
fucking my daughter, man. I gotta think about it. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Cause I'm not even fucking somebody's daughter, okay? Fucking some nigga's daughter. Now some niggas gonna be doing this to me. Now I'm thinking about all types of ways to do him wrong. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a succession of the chain. You understand? Like it just goes with life. Bro. I gotta worry about this. Right. I just gotta worry about this type of shit. It's crazy.
It goes with growth.
It's crazy. But one of my real friends actually said this shit to me.
What's up?
He was like, yo, fam, you know somebody gonna be fucking your daughter? And I was so mad. I was ready to fight this nigga.
Yeah, no.
But then I thought, like, yo, bro, hold on.
Who made it to where you say words in a cold?
You know what, nigga? Right. Half the blood and everything, like, yo, you right. Like, cause I wasn't there at the time, nigga. I'm like, what? Oh, nigga, nah, we gotta get it. But then it's like, nah, you're right.
I got another interesting question actually.
So,
How would you deal with your daughter coming home after getting her heart broken by somebody she really likes?
well, she got her heart broken. I didn't. So, there's only two things that soothe a broken heart in America. Ben and Jerry's or Ben and Jerry's or Trips on the store. That's it.
What would you do?
It's alright. Same story we got. It's alright. It's more fish in the sea. You just cast your net out there because she's a girl, so she has a net. Dudes got rods, bows, wild crazy. Cash your net again. Eventually, you're gonna get the person that's meant for you. You understand? It might not come right now, but when they do come, you will know. You wanna know why? Because they won't be able to deal with your fuck shit and the fuck shit that comes from your family. If you get a person and they can deal with the fuck shit from your family, then that's straight. That's straight by you.
You gotta get somebody like you.
How about you, DJ? Like,
No, because my lady's nothing like me.
how about you, DJ?
Our attitudes are too different. Like my lady is more reserved, calm, collective. She's gonna handle the situation like as peacefully as can be because she knows the fire. She knows the firestorm behind her. So what she's trying to do is give you a pre-warning. Like, yo, listen, this 4-alarm forest fire,
Right.
you don't want.
Because the pre-warning is gonna be like,
Marvin. So how would you, what would you do once you get older and she start dating and she come home heartbroken? How would you handle it?
Oh man, listen,
you know what, man, man, I'm just gonna go to that man's house and sit out the
But why?
That's true. It wasn't that No,
You know it's gonna be wild for niggas when she start dating.
nah. It's
But how would you handle it?
nah. I would just tell her like, yo, that's only one fish in the sea.
See?
One fish in the sea. You need to get you a shark, man. You're gonna bite.
Bro, the reason I asked you that question.
No, I understand why you asked this question, but then I said, let her catch one fish in the sea that gonna bite. And when it bite, you're gonna look at the father and say, oh, why you okay, right, why you?
No, that wasn't
No.
my option.
Cause listen, I was in it.
Yeah.
I don't really want to.
Ain't even explaining. The reason why I asked you that question because I've been in that situation already.
Uh-huh.
My daughter's 15 going on 16. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I know how my daughter is. You know what I mean? She's a little different now for sure. But I know when she gets mad to a certain point, you know what I mean? Like she, even though her mother bump had some time, she definitely got a lot of her mother in her. And I see it. You know, like when
And
she
they gangster. These niggas ain't never been in the fight.
she'll let you know what's on her mind, right? But she would walk away. And that's sort of like me, you know what I mean? Like I'm not mad Like, it's only two ways I'm going straight to 10. If I'm already approaching the situation and you at 10, and I know there's no way it's gonna go below that, I'm gonna write it at it. I'm not gonna sit there and try to contemplate nothing. Fuck it. If it's like at 7, it's like, ah, yo, man, it's fine.
Fucking 7. 7 is over. You know, 5.
It's like, I take the time, but it's common sense.
Yeah.
But at 10 is like, it's okay.
7 is a high number.
Except 7 until like yelling loud.
Listen, I was told,
No, 7 is you now. I'm going into at 10.
I was told if you're getting crazy and you pass a certain decimal point, which is 2, that means it's go time.
My daughter come home and she goes straight to her room. I'm like, hey, God, how was your day? She's like, yeah, I'm not feeling good. No, she said, nah, I'm not flat right now. I'll talk to you later. And she looks sad. And usually when my daughter don't talk too much and I see her sad, you know what I mean? I know something. So at first, of course, you can call my man. But I sat back and I told her, you know, I let her calm down, give her there, chill out. You know what I mean? Because when I see a man like that, you know what I mean? Like, I know
Shit happened.
some shit happened and she needs space to, you know what I mean, comprehend and digest it and cycle out. So I'm like, after the day, I can't do it.
Okay.
I'm like, she's like, oh, I'm busting that broke up. I'm like, let's check this out.
You was about to make me go kill this nigga.
I left 225. No, so I'm like, yo, listen. Sometimes what you gotta understand is this. What you're going through is not as bad as you think. And, you know, that's only gonna make you stronger. You know what I mean? So if somebody really like you, if somebody really care about you, somebody will beat you, they'll wait for you. They'll be patient with you. Evidently, this person didn't really like you the way you liked to him, and he didn't want to wait for you. He wasn't patient with you, so therefore he showed you who he is. So I always taught my daughter, when somebody show you who they are, believe them.
Okay.
Don't sit there and try to act like it's another face value. That's the value right there.
Right.
You know what I mean? I told her, yo, look, but that right there gonna only make you stronger, more viable. Cool. Get your kids out. Cry your kids, live with them back with, and lift yourself up. I love you, kiss on the head, on forehead, and just let her chill out. You know what I mean? Let her get through it.
I tried to watch you go through it. That's when you grabbed the Bible and think you was hiding in the closet. So you wasn't hiding in the closet with the Bible. We ain't gonna talk about that. Listen, yo, everybody, all of us in here has gotten our heart broken. Yeah. It all depends on how you bounce back.
How do you handle it?
That's it. Yeah, listen. Some girl did Joppy wrong. Guess what? Look at that peasant bitch now. She out there looking bad. Me, shining. You know what? Like, once you get with me, after me, you break up with me, after me, you only gonna get peasant niggas. There's nothing equal. There's nothing above. You only gonna have peasants in your life. You can't leave a king and expect to get wet.
Transplant.
You know something?
That's crazy.
When I was young, I sort of had that vengeful mind, like, oh, you fuck this ass.
No, I don't be vengeful.
I tell you what, I'm saying, I used to have that vengeful mind.
Everybody did.
We all did. But now, you know, I'm older, I thank them in a way, because like, you know what? You helped me
get to the woman that I have. I appreciate you.
Oh,
thank you.
But you helped me learn some lessons that I need to learn.
And what I have now is it.
You have to go to the gym for that exercise.
He did.
What do you mean?
I don't
You have
even
to
know.
go to the gym for that exercise.
You know, at some point the DJ gonna get white black on us.
I have to go to the gym for that exercise.
He's like, come on, man, you know,
I'm telling you, man.
Then you want to check in your muscles, nigga? Sit your body.
Yo, this dude crazy. First of all, what else can this? Pack her the fuck up. She's done.
Got you, definitely got you.
Rather.
Somebody on the share street. Definitely got you.
Bet.
But now, bro, like I look at it like this, you know what I mean? Now, I'm like, you know, so a lot of my exes on the real gotta be real with yourself, too, in a way. Like, yeah, they did some fucked up shit, but it wasn't always them. There was somebody
Eagle Steven.
you know,
You can't just say like, oh, if you just blame them, then it's something wrong with you, bro.
Not that, plus, they also, your exes got one thing about your ex. They gave you a blessing. Well, you got someone you always want to be with or be happy with, right? You do turmoil, lessons, and maturity. Boom. It made
I paid $3, so that's fine.
it made you need to be with the one you should be with.
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean?
So now that you say that, they pay you for the woman you need to be with now, right?
Right.
So do you think all of your exes are lessons for today?
Yeah. Every single one. From the time I learned and try to figure out what day it was to the time I'm in right now, in between, you know, you know what I mean? They all was a blessing. I did say, previously, but they all are a blessing some sort of way. Even the ones that was extremely toxic in some sort of way taught me how to do things in a better way that I will not go back to what I used to.
Okay. So now that I said that,
That's it.
what the fuck have you learned?
But
What do you mean?
What the fuck have you learned? Excuse me for cursing.
Yeah.
What have you learned?
This is an adult show.
What have you learned that will deter you from moving forward in the future on your next relationships, or if you was possibly to have a future child? What have you learned?
Well, 2 things. I'll give you 2 things. I'll let y'all fly over the rest. The first thing I learned is the first thing that I realized that
the horse don't have no stable.
the first thing I learned is, as I got older, is learn to check my emotions and understand that as a man, I can't respond with emotions. I gotta understand that just because I respond with other emotions doesn't mean I deserve the same response back. Because a lot of times, you know what I mean, 9 times out of 10, just to say, your woman comes to you with a problem, right? And the problem that could be sort of immense, you know what I mean? And she's overwhelmed, you know? As a man, you know, automatically, there's some part of us that is more poised than a woman, in some cases. Some part of us as men are more poised than a woman. We can sit back.
In some cases, in all cases.
I'm just saying, we can sit back.
Always.
We can sit back, you know, and be in a real situation ahead of us. Because, you know, for instance, case in point, for example, when a man going through hard times trying to level up, a lot of times a man got level up, go through his hardest time by himself in the dark, without no sort of light. So when he gets strong enough to stand up and step into the light, he's shining. You know what I mean? Most times when a woman goes through a hard time and depressed and trying to level up, she'll get way more support. And it's easier for her to gravitate, like I said, with her natural gravity, whatever sort of other fish she wants. And it's all acceptable. But a man got level up mainly by himself. You know what I mean?
True that.
You really got to show the world that individually we stand strong by ourselves before we need somebody else.
Right.
So the second thing is learn when to walk away.
My boy done grew up on me.
Learn when to walk away.
Deodorant on your forehead, that will eventually for you.
Learn to walk away when my peace is at risk. Those 2 things right there. Learn how to check my emotions and learn how to walk away when my peace is at risk.
That's some real nigga shit right there. And that's crazy.
Once you have my peace and disrupt my routine and stop my elevation, you're not home.
No, but hold on.
Right.
It's hard that you say that part. Sometimes that should be hard as fuck to walk away from.
That's true.
Some
It
people
took
still
me
go
to
back.
work for that shit.
Yo, my man, listen. What's up? You alright, nigga? You need a hug.
No. It ain't no hugging or nothing.
Cause you, I feel like
It took me 8 years to understand, like, all right, this is time. Like, I had fun. Don't get me wrong. I had fun. I did my thing. Like, I had fun.
All right, move on over to TikTok.
But it took me 8+ years to understand, like, this is not for me.
I think the moment you stayed, the main reason why.
The main reason why I stayed because my kids was young and they didn't understand.
Because of conditions. You stayed because of a condition. You didn't stay because the unconditional part. The unconditional part was beat it dead horse over. You stayed on the condition of your kids. The unconditional part flamed out a long time ago. When I mean by unconditional part is when you get to be in a relationship, it's all sunshine and rainbows, or hot honeymoon for like 2 years, and the love on both sides feels unconditional. But when the work stopped being on some sort of unconditional level, that horse dies. Now kids involved, and he's looking at the condition of, damn,
How we raised.
yeah, how they gonna raise? I don't know how else raise my kids.
I don't want a bitch calling me talking about
You know?
raising my kids.
I know that.
Sometimes,
So you drug your mind and your heart through a turmoil on the condition.
listen, if you and whoever is broken up, y'all broken up. Can't nobody do for your kids how you gonna do for your kids.
Facts.
End of the day, it don't matter if she's with the prince of fucking the globe. Ain't no nigga gonna do for your kids what you willing to do. He not gonna give a
I'm not gonna have for anything. And I'm gonna tell you, I'll get it.
That's not what I'm saying. Because it just say she got a whole new dude.
I don't give a fuck about that.
No, I'm just saying. Just say she got a whole new dude. That dude ain't gonna do what you do. He ain't gonna really take the risk and all that.
He's not gonna focus in on what I would do for my child.
But now there are some dudes out there that are willing and been waiting for that moment to do that. Why? Because they don't have that.
I don't want another though.
No, nigga, you have kids.
If I met a girl with another kids, not another kids. But if I met a girl with kids, I'm still going to be that provider.
Okay.
No matter what.
Okay.
Because if I'm in a relationship with you,
you're in a relationship with your kids.
I'm going to have to pick up that bag.
For sure.
That you brought to the table.
Like people be like, yo, how many kids you got? Two girls. They both get on my fucking nerves. Act them fucking kids up. I can just deal with me, my lady, my cats. I ain't going princess. We good. We don't need them fucking kids. We don't.
I want to get a fish tank, but
man, get a cat, bro. I'm telling you. Nah, listen.
I gotta get something that's in my house like intruders.
My nigga, people be sleeping on cats. Yo, cats are so cocaine. Cats kill more.
Me personally, I don't deal with that because I'll be snoozing.
Okay, you're probably allergic to the dandruff. Yeah, from the cat. Cats are stone cold killers. Because listen, imagine you walking, somebody break into your house, and there's 2 Mancoons. Look up a Mancoon cat before you say anything, and then ask me how the dude won't exit trying to break into your house. Nigga, a Mancoon cat is the same size as a lion.
And that dog.
So bigger than dog.
You talking about exotic cats and all that.
A Mancoon cat is not exotic. That's a regular house cat. It's horse money.
That's all.
Exotic, man. Horse money.
We're talking about how my daughter should be treated like princess.
Princess will smoke your game. Do something to me. Because if she don't smoke your game, Torresina is coming. My other cat, Torresina will do something wrong.
Man,
why women don't play that? Princess don't play that.
Princess got up in that bed.
Bruh, she gonna scratch your eyes. She ain't the craziest. But she gonna make sure she
close something.
Right. She gonna get her shit and then She gonna get two scratches. After that guac is coming through.
Yeah, so cause hey, I mean, so how you how else she gonna eat? You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, and she be stressed about that.
Hold up, so I have this dude.
I'm gonna eat right here. I wish somebody would. She be waiting. Somebody bring him to the house.
Yeah.
Then my honey boy, crazy. That's my cat. He off the wall. He's racist. The honey boy crazy. He don't give a fuck about life. He don't care about nothing. Assault is all he know. Sleep, eat, and assault. That's it. The guy's off the wall.
Man.
No.
Yo, you heard about this new watch thing going on?
With the what is it, Cartier? Not the Audemars Piguets and shit. I think it's Audemars. Yeah, it's the Audemars joint.
Yeah, please.
They came back with the pocket watch.
Swatch. I mean,
Dude.
it's called Swatch.
Yeah, hell no. Nah, that's the Audemars
Yeah,
joint.
it's Audemars, but they call it Swatch.
Yeah, nah, that's a fucking pocket watch. They trying to sit there and say, no, nigga, that's a pocket watch.
They trying
If it's hooked up to a string, it's a pocket watch.
They trying like a necklace version.
So,
300, 400.
please add on 300, 400,000. Don't just say
But the legit ones, they got the ones for $300, $400. That's the problem going on right now.
what with the Audemars?
No, not the Audemars. They're having another version, not another.
No, they have a fake company do it, but the actual Audemars Baguettes or
It's
whatever.
supposed to be like $250.
Yeah, hell yeah. So when you say that, you gotta make sure you put that K at the end because people might hey, $300, $400. I'm gonna go get one. No, the fuck you ain't. When do you get this? Surprise, surprise, motherfucker.
They got one out. They got one.
Right.
Now they got more like more like this kind of version of one. That's like I think it's a what do you call that pocket version.
Yeah,
Everybody trying to right to go get it right now because it's like $300-400.
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah.
You don't want none of that shit.
But see, if you had it like that, right?
I'm not buying a watch.
It's just so crazy. Like it's easy for you to say that now.
I'm definitely not buying a watch. I'm a car guy. Everything's going on a car. Why the fuck I spend $300,000 on a fucking stupid watch? You know what I mean? If I'm gonna get a watch, it's gonna be the latest Apple watch, some goofy shit like that. Watches don't move me. Now, 300,000, I'll put that shit on the cover and then.
You see the band of my watch, you know.
Is that an Apple watch?
Exactly.
Okay, so. Apple
But you
watch.
see the band.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like
What's
Rolex.
like
Rolexes? I mean, a Rollie, you can get a Rollie for like $5.
10, 5.
No, they got 5, 25. They got Rolexes for all prices.
It's a diamond, a good one.
No, it don't.
Too old.
It don't. No, it does not matter.
Uh-huh.
No, it doesn't. Because if you own a Ferrari, you own a Ferrari. They ain't gonna be like, hey, you got a Ferrari. No, nigga, you have a Ferrari. When you are that fraternity, no, it doesn't. When you are that fraternity and you buy that, because they like, yo, listen, if you can afford that Rolex, now I know you can get this Rolex.
Well, just because you can afford a $2,500 one doesn't mean you can afford one that's like,
But my man, they're not thinking that. They're not thinking that.
what the hell?
They can look and see. They don't got to sit there and be like, yo, take the Rollie off. They know that, like, yo, listen, that Rollie's legit. There's Rollie connoisseurs out there.
They are.
Listen, I watched this video on this dude. My man, he spent 50 years learning watches. He can tell you what kind of watch you have on without even seeing
But
it.
Rolex is hold definitely certain value.
It depends, nah, because Rollies is playing now.
Value.
The APs,
Yeah, they are.
Is all value.
But the Audemars, they're more like iced out.
listen, if you want something that holds value, buy some art.
Man, I'm talking about like people that if all holds value, it does. It's one of the most highest value things you can hold. Especially
Finding
vintage.
shit,
But Rolexes,
yes.
definitely, man.
Rollie is decent though. I'm not gonna say it's not. But at the same token,
But I know a Timex watch that's about well,
No.
equal to
Hell no.
equal to the lowest roller.
No, it ain't even equal to the lowest Rolex.
I know
You said Timex, nigga.
Timex one.
That shit ain't equal to no lowest Rolex.
I'm telling
Would you wear a G-Shock?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's from our time. Yes.
Who still sell those?
They still sell them. Everybody. Yo,
I see a G-Shock.
shout out to Amazon. Because these fools be fronting on Amazon. Amazon is where you get everything.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Amazon, people wouldn't have nothing.
Man,
Amazon is the world. Amazon is the truth. Amazon is the way that I stand by it.
okay.
I will never fret on Amazon.
For a paint machine on Amazon in Detroit.
Ooh, there it is. They sell paint booths.
Yeah.
Inflatable paint
Like,
booths.
I was looking for a paint machine that like equal to the paint machine that I have now.
Mhm.
And there's a bigger paint machine for the same price that I paid
There you go.
in Lowe's
Mhm.
for the paint machine. I paid $400 for the paint machine.
Mhm.
And on Amazon that shit was $254.
There you go. Ooh, there it is.
And it was the bigger version.
Amazon, bruh. Amazon don't be playing. Yo, so listen, I was watching a video on, I think it's Instagram. This dude tried to front like he was maintenance in a complex, right?
Okay.
He knocked on the people door and was like, yeah, we here to check your air filters. So now the dude that's answering from like the ring, that's from the ring doorbell. So he's like, yeah, there's no one home right now. You can come back tomorrow. Boom. Dude don't got a mask on, nothing. You know what I mean? So it's probably common around that complex. You can tell it's a complex. Because right across from his door is another house. This is somewhere in the country because that's mostly how the country complex is set up.
Right.
Okay, so like boom. So dude decided to call in another dude with a murder one, shiesty, however y'all want to call it. He has on Goofy. You're on camera. They're not gonna see this Goofy's face. They see your face. And boom, they start kicking the door, trying to get in. Here's the kicker. My man, guess what happened?
What?
Just want you to know, I got my file on me. Nigga, they did 2 donkey kicks, and next thing you know, it started raining bullets outside of that fucking wall. Yo, them niggas hit the floor. I don't know if they fell down the stairs, but I know they got the fuck out of there. So it was crazy.
That's crazy because I do maintenance in apartment buildings, and sometimes people I'm not gonna do it. They got that ring camera. They be like, oh, no, I didn't order maintenance today. They just on the sheet right here.
That's it. No, but you have a legit job to show them. This dude showed up.
I don't know.
You got like paperwork and all that. He just showed up talking about he's maintenance to check the air filters. Now they could have been like, all right, cool, let me unlock the door.
Right.
But once they started kicking the door,
See now, once they say, oh, nah, blah, 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 I show them the keys, like, yo, I got the keys going to your crib.
No. See, listen. Certain states, you are allowed that.
Mm-hmm.
You are maintenance, you are allowed to have the keys.
All you have to do is screen maintenance. When you walk in there, all you have to do is maintenance.
He told them that he was maintenance. Dude knew he wasn't maintenance. He knew he was some regular nigga, like he recognized him, nigga, maintenance. Man, listen, when they start letting know, all right, so right here, just say this is the crib. Fridge is a whole nother apartment. Over there is a whole nother apartment. I put up that fire and start sending shots through the wall, the door, all of this situation right here behind the DJ. We just start sending bullets through. And niggas is ducking and skirting, and we watching this on the ring camera. I'm sitting there like, yo, niggas is stupid.
Like, do y'all not know it's cameras everywhere? Do y'all not know that people is not playing with y'all anymore? No, that shit don't work. You're crazy somebody's house.
I went to do a maintenance job one time, right? And the girl was
See, that's the problem right there.
no, the girl was super bad, and it wasn't my problem. That's not my problem. But I'm here to service what you asked for. And the guy looked at you on camera, and he was like, no, we didn't order maintenance today, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, it's on my order sheet right here. I put it in front of the camera. He said, yeah, but I didn't order that maintenance today.
Okay, so that's when you walk away.
I walked away.
So you don't know what that nigga can pull up. He might pull up and start to dump you.
And plus, but y'all be talking about
Yeah,
but y'all be just talking about like that's completely right in the process of breaking the entry. That's the
nigga, they kick you up. Fuck your ass, nigga. They trying to kick in your door and come in your house.
No, but then I told him, like, yo, I have the key, the number.
No.
We understand what you're doing a legitimate job. This nigga ain't legit, nigga. He's trying to break in. Nigga, and steal and shit. And so when they got that fire and start sending them shots out to the door, the wall, the door, every which way in front of the crib, money dropped and got the fuck out of there. I don't know what happened to other dude.
It's crazy. I went to an old lady house, right, and she wasn't home. She came back in with her hand behind her back. Yeah, I got my gun. I said, bitch, you didn't see the fucking maintenance tag on the front of your door?
Man, she don't give a fuck about that. She got a file on her, nigga.
Oh, I had my file on me too.
Yeah, listen, I don't leave home without it. Y'all ain't tripping.
I'm not trying to see. And she saw the shit like that. So you hear the yeah, that's what I mean.
Listen, I got my file on me.
Well, right, you
I'm making it
and all that. She was like, so you here to fix under my seat.
Listen, because like it was another video I watched. This dude sat here and was like, yo, dudes go to the gun store to buy shotguns. Who the fuck buys shotguns? Dude broke it down, smooth as fuck. He said, yeah, a 9mm bullet, 4.5, AR. He was just showing all the rifles and common rounds. Like, yeah, you may survive. You gonna survive, you know what I mean? He showed that fucking slug. Nigga, you know the slug that knock off?
Oh, now damn near limp.
And and the sad part was, pause. The sad part was, it's a dude that probably really don't know about guns who was saying, oh, niggas be able to go to the gun store, they buy shotguns. A shotgun will end you fast. There's nothing else to discuss. Once you hear that clack, clack, my man, your whole train of thought just changed. It's flight, not fight, it's flight. Nigga, you better get back to where you was.
I'm not even going down the stairs, I'm jumping over the rail.
Well, listen. This dude he was just in the house talking. He was just talking. He tell you one of the weirdos that was just talking. He probably never even bust a gun. But yeah, hell no. Shotgun, slug. Oh man, that party logo is what it looked like.
No, buckshots. Everything.
No, a slug.
No, buckshots.
Buckshots is spread. It's like BBs.
Yeah,
That's more like pellets.
Yeah, it's pellets like BBs.
Buckshots are more sort of like smaller versions of slugs. It's like
when they spread.
it's like 4 or 5.
It's like BBs.
4 or 5.
They're bigger than people.
No, but it's still the same thing.
Yeah,
It's still the same thing. Yes.
Yeah.
A slug.
Yeah. It's a big ball.
No, pellets come out. They can take all that out. They get some bullets they can.
But when they go to buy it.
Yeah, it spreads because that's what it's meant to do. But a slug is gonna enter and it's gonna do. Because when you see the other side of the person, you're like, oh.
And it's big. It's like a big metal ball. You know what I mean? Inside the
So like a 3-ounce slug is probably about like that big. 3 ounces of straight lead. Yeah, flying right on through, you know what I mean? Fire. Yo, but when the dude was saying this, dude was like, yo, it's so bad. Clack, clack, clack. Yeah. Try to come up in here on talking that stupid shit. Or what shotguns do. He said, sir, listen, I'm gonna take off an arm, leg, whatever you decide.
Because some people can't handle it. You know what I mean? Some people like, I remember one time, I forgot who was down business. One, like Shea people or something like that. I came down with him. He was talking. He was like, yeah, man, you know, yeah, I should have been shotgun or something like that.
Shake.
No, it was Shea, it was someone else. Like, my friend.
No, because when we go and shake to the ring, nigga, he left that 870, that shit almost took his little ass in the bushes.
The dude was like, yeah,
He said,
I'm like this. And I'm like, no, you do that and pull that good. You go name that throw your shoulder out. You know how powerful that thing is. Well, I'm like, yo, you hold it right between your arm, right between your
yeah,
shoulder.
you gotta put that in the cup right there.
Right in that cup, so
Right now.
when that power, you can lean with it. You go,
That shit, boy. It was-
you know what I mean? It's a different type of power.
My first time you got like, oh my eye.
Yeah, when we took that thing indoor, boy, that boy was about to run with it. My man was trying to exit with the hammer in there, still squeezing the trigger. Yo, hold on, Che, what's going on here?
I'm telling you.
All right, let me tell y'all what's going on here. We got 9 minutes, and I want to do a little bit of music tonight.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm bring it back to the little band shit we used to have back in the days.
Oh, damn battle?
Nah. You and Chuck about to go
Let's
I got it.
plays out the no, I'm got those plays.
Well,
Out there, it was on
where?
my country.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's my kitchen, but yeah, she got the
Yeah, they definitely
yeah. So, but all right, cool. You know, DJ might get
So let the DJ drop his music, give me, y'all already know what it's in for.
yeah, well, we got some more minutes till 9 o'clock. I mean, he gonna rock from 9.
9:15.
I ain't doing
9:30.
9:30 in a minute.
All right, cool. 9:30.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
All right, 1 second. So everybody, do yourself a great solid.
What happened to Candace? She died last night.
People switch over to our TikTok after
Everybody on the TikTok or at this point podcast.
we definitely gonna let the DJ rock out. Set you up for the week. So tonight, stay blessed.
Stay focused, pay attention. Thank y'all for joining at this point podcast with your boy Javi
Cowboy Chuck.
And DJ Black Thumb. We about to do this 30 minutes right now.